otherwise. Always really cool to see that. But as we said before, there is a lot of money on the line still. Each team had to put in $100.
And again,
And there's Maturino involved as well.
and since we're finishing out at on Sunday, if one of your favorite teams is in top 3, you can still contribute to that pot.
Right, right.
And
Yeah, so anybody could have played, by the way. I saw people asking us on Twitter. It's not just that there are 8 teams. Anybody could have entered, but only 8 teams entered because it was $100 per team.
Latchi told me that they might have capped it at 8 after a while.
He told me just a little bit ago that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So this is going to be the last one on stream for tonight. We again will have the top 3 later on Sunday at I think 5 p.m. Eastern. But this is going to be Team Japan versus Team USA. So Team Japan, to remind you, Bonchan, Onuki, Daikoku, Yukadon, John Takeuchi, and USA is Chris G, Ricky, F Chomp, K-Brad, and Knuckledew. If you'd like to see the bracket or list of players, then check it out at Ultra David.
Daikoku? Daikoku, okay. I saw someone playing Vampire Savior earlier named Daikokuga or something like that. I wonder if it's the same guy. Well, once Team USA gets through all of their players, we'll find out.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
No.
Team USA of course has already sent Team Korea to losers bracket. But Bonchan, as you see on the screen there in the middle, I really like that he has switched over to Nash.
Yeah.
His Ryu was a little lackluster at the beginning of the year. It took him a little bit. But
it looks like he finally found a character that fits him and that he's excited to play.
Yes.
Like, I just never felt like he was interested in Ryu.
Agreed. And of course there you see the top right, the Maturino is currently at 1954. Again, you can buy all sorts of cool things and part of your purchase will be donated to that. As you mentioned, some cool stuff, even all the way up to like Vertigear chairs and such.
Yes.
Thanks once again for tuning in to Canada Cup. Always one of the greatest majors of the year. You remember last year is where Tokido defeated Fudo in grand finals for Street Fighter 4. He had already qualified by points, but he really wanted to do it quote, legitimately by taking a premier event, and he did it last year and was one of the craziest grand finals.
Great set. That's one of my favorite sets in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. And some of the players who are traveling to Canada Cup are not here yet. I believe Justin is still on his way. He's going to arrive tomorrow.
Okay.
Although I heard his flight got delayed or something like that.
That guy's the worst luck.
Yeah, I know.
So Team USA is starting off with K-Brad. K-Brad Cammy has had a lot of success lately.
Yes.
Really stepped it up.
Third
He's
place
always
at SoCal Regionals.
Yeah, he always wanted to play this clean game, right? That's what he always talks about, of playing ground game, footsies, not taking big risks. And I really feel like he's done that.
You know, after SER, I was talking about the fact that Momochi and a lot of other players have kind of pushed Street Fighter 5 to more of that footsie instead of the not quite Vortex heavy. And K-Brad was there, and he was like, I told everybody that I was going to be able to play this game my way, and now I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
So there you go.
That's true, that's true.
But he's going to be going up. Who's using Birdie?
So is this Daikoku?
I will
this could be
Because I know all the other guys, and I don't know him by face.
Fight!
All right. So K-Brad Cammy versus what I believe is Daikoku Birdie.
All right, nice confirm. And there it is right there, one of Cammy's best tools. Yep, you can't hit buttons on Wake Up in the corner. She goes for the knee bullet, gets the stun right away.
This matchup can be so tough for Birdie. She just has such good pressure.
All right, there we go. He's going to get a little bit of damage now.
Yeah, see how much damage that was?
Half-life right there. Yeah, early on, I really honestly felt like that this was an advantage for Birdie because he kept Cammy out so well.
Yeah.
But, you know, it just turned into that game where, yeah, you can keep her out, but she gets in one time and have fun.
Right. And what is he doing right now? you know, he has V-trigger and it's melting. But he doesn't really have time to set things up. Just, okay, crouching medium kick into confirm V-trigger. And he saw the confirm and got it. None of that time was he really doing anything actively as Birdie, right? Like, there was no control. It was just walking around. I'd like to see more than that.
Nice counter hit, low jab. Gonna link into the crouching medium punch and then just goes up for the frame trap. And you know, we talked about how, oh my god.
Wow, this is a mauling right now by K-Brad.
Oh, this might be the same guy because now it says Daiko Kugo up there.
Has to make it safe. What now again? What does he do? How does he make this comeback? Will he make this comeback? I don't know if he's gonna get another chance. No. Oh yeah. That's punishable for sure.
Yeah,
jump back. Oh,
that's beautiful.
Oh, he wanted it. Over. Instant overhead was there, and then sweep. I just don't get the sweeps. There were two.
Yep.
What's the benefit if that had hit? What's the payoff?
Yeah.
Not a lot, right?
That's kind of, I feel like almost kind of like an old school Street Fighter 4 mentality there of trying to land those sweeps as the comeback, you know.
Well,
but,
it didn't work.
It's interesting because we talked about how, you know, K-Brad has the clean blade, doesn't go for Vortex, and people on the stream are probably like, what are you talking about? That was like pure Vortex Cammy style. Look, that's what Cammy has to do against Birdie. Because once she gets in, he doesn't have great defense on wake up outside of the one frame EX armor.
Yeah.
But you want to do that because that you can't beat Birdie straight up on footsies.
Yeah, playing cleanly doesn't mean that you're not pressuring and playing mix-ups, of course. It just means that you're not always holding forward and up forward, right?
Right.
It means that you're not always waking up with Dragon Punch. Like, it means that you're just a little bit more, you're like less insistent about doing the things you want to do.
Yeah.
You're willing to wait a little bit. And if the opponent lets you in, as definitely happened there, if the opponent lets you do things, then you do things. But keep in mind, for a pretty big chunk of that, when there was V-trigger, K-Brad was just walking around.
Yeah.
Right? When Birdie had V-trigger, he was just playing patient.
And there you see Bonchan sitting up there and Yukadon next to him, going to give him some advice. Of course, both of them very strong Nash players. And you see Onuki, Mr. Onuki Shinya in the bottom right there, sitting on the floor, cheering on his teammates. Over on the US side, you see Knuckledew, you see Ricky Ortiz, and Flux kind of coming into your screen.
Yeah.
He's not part of the team.
No, he's not. So I like Nash for Bonchan because I feel like he wanted to find a character that let him play this distance in the setup game. And I feel like Nash is probably the closest to Sagat in this game of any character.
He can play a much more Sagat game, except, hey, guess what? His movement is really fast.
Right, yeah, he's basically a better character than Sagat.
Yeah.
He's not as as Fireball heavy, of course, and no Dragon Punch either, but mid-range is, I see similarities.
A little too close for that V-trigger into drill. Wow! Did K-Brad really just read that moment and just jump over? And smart to use that V-trigger juggle at the end. Sometimes you see them save it, but he was almost out, so might as well get the damage.
Okay, didn't work out, and then you see him just back off. Yeah. There's the patient play we were talking about. Bonchan now into the setups. Trying to control, he waited.
And there you go, using that EX meter. Very useful for now. Oh, he's going to be able to get the confirm. And the combo completion.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, nice work. Bonchan keeping his opponent out and rushing in at the right times. Wow, really? The whip punish?
Nice.
Okay.
It's
not too bad.
It's an expensive use of meter for Cammy. Oh no, a false confirm. A false positive. Because, you know, Cammy will get that EX drill, knock you down a little bit, you'll quick rise, and, you know, not too much damage. And sometimes the EX drill goes too far forward. Like, it's actually better with the regular drills because it stays close to the opponent.
Okay.
The EX one goes through them.
Bonchan now moving forward. Looked like he was starting to get a little bit antsy over there. Now back to this more. Oh, he's trying to play patiently, but K-Brad's in. He didn't get the hit.
Oh, but gonna get in. That's gonna confirm. Yeah. There it is, K-Brad. Tying it up 1-1 in rounds.
Final round.
It felt to me like Bonchan stopped playing the game that was being successful for him.
Yeah, that first round he was doing a really good job keeping K-Brad from getting in, but I also feel like K-Brad wasn't trying to get in as desperately.
Okay, wow, again, just looking for that. But, see, like, why was there Slicer? Right, like, why? Right, so, like, I don't know. Bonchan trying to play this offense. Yes, he did.
And still saving meter. That's 2 times he could have confirmed into the super. And not going to do it. So K-Brad going to spend a little V reversal. Again, getting in there with that drill.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's got to be the super. No, still not going to use it.
He's saving it. At this point, you might as well save it for when it's for sure going to
Oh,
kill.
and he stayed in the front?
It never crosses up. If you're in the corner, that cannot cross up. If you're a little bit outside of the corner, it can.
That's so backwards, though, because everything in Street Fighter 5, or in 4 and 5, lets you cross up, you know? But I guess not that trigger. And yeah, I don't think K-Brad knew that, or he just forgot for that split second.
Yeah. So Bonchan making it work with some offense.
Dude, look at Takeuchi in the background.
Oh, the baby?
Dude, he looks like he's, like, seriously, I used to make fun of, like, Knuckle-Doo and Jace the Ace and stuff, but I swear he looks like he's, like, 5 years old right now.
Well, there's Knuckle-Doo on the other side.
Yeah, dude, I remember when Knuckle-Doo tweeted the picture from the Fall Classic with him and Takeuchi, and he was like, this kid is so good.
This kid.
And I was like, oh my god, Knuckle-Doo can legitimately tweet that about Takeuchi.
Yeah, dude's been around for a while now. Quite
Alright.
a while. They shake the hands. Bonchan on the right from Team Japan, and Ricky Ortiz, who did really well earlier
Yes.
from Team USA. I think Knuckle-Doo is talking about the Nash match to K-Brad is how it looks.
Okay.
Chatting about things.
Bonchan said, looks like he said, like, oh, do you need the tweak or anything? Or do you need to go? And then it looks like F-Champ was like, no, you can go. So I don't think there's going to be any button checks.
Okay.
Just translating the hand signals for you guys.
Yeah.
You know, watching there. Oh, no. Well,
Round
let's see.
1.
Oh, wrong
Oh.
stage.
Fight.
Wrong stage. Yeah, that's
The
what they're
band
talking about.
stage.
Yeah, exactly. Which is such a shame because that stage is so... Like, they need to do that thing where, you know how you can hold certain buttons and, like, change the costume?
Yeah.
You should be able to hold a different set of buttons and remove the waves or something like that.
Okay.
I think that would be sick.
That would be cool. Because it's a really pretty stage.
Maybe you can because they haven't told anybody.
Ooh. I feel like they would have let us know before we outright banned that stage
Yeah, I know,
in competitive
right?
play. Those waves, of course, kind of interrupt the action at the bottom of the ground. And if you're playing a character like Birdie with the can, with the banana, they're just invisible.
Yep. All right, here we go. Ricky Ortiz on the
Round 1.
right with Chun-Li.
Fight.
Bonchan on the left with Nash. Ricky almost just got in there right away with the V skill.
Wow, crouching strong. I don't know if that was intentional. Confirmed there from Bonchan setting up the offense again.
Oh, did you see that? Ricky just interrupted the not true block string into the Sonic Boom.
So when I've watched Bonchan play Nash in the past, I felt like there was a Sagat style of play of trying to get the zone, but right now in this team tournament, he is not playing that way at all.
It could just be, you know, as you mentioned earlier, that, you know, the singles tournament is more important, so they play a little more loosely, but, or it could just be that Bonchan's trying something very different, but here comes Ricky. He's gotten in there almost.
Wow.
Oh, and Bonchan is going to get the confirm into the critical art.
Nice work. Was getting rushed down, but he found the exact right moment to press the jabs. Ricky did kind of give that up. You know, Ricky pressed a couple of buttons and was not in that range anymore.
Ricky has had a couple of those moments, I feel like, being a little too aggressive sometimes. Like, because Chun-Li's one of those characters that can play great defense and offense.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I feel like Ricky kind of throws some matches away by being a little overly aggressive, but especially with how well she plays footsies.
Oh, nah, not intentional, right?
That's going to be safe.
Couple of execution errors right into the grab. Here's Bonchan pressuring.
Oh, and then just a delayed crouching medium punch, and Bonchan takes it over Ricky.
What a great delay that was.
So Ricky this time not able to get a couple of wins for her team like she did earlier. And it looks like they're debating sending maybe Champ, maybe Chris G.
Oh, yeah? Are they going to send up Chris Guile? Will it be F-Champ Dalsum? Will it be Knuckle-Doo? Either Nash or Mika. We haven't seen him play yet. Looks like F-Champ it is, so it'll be Dalsum coming up to play next. The way that Bonchan's playing right now, I feel like is a good way to play against Dalsum, you know, as Nash. If you want to get in. It seems like how he's playing so far. We'll see if he keeps it up. I know, of course, that F-Champ knows Nash really well. He plays the character. He gets to play against it pretty regularly. And while Sim does struggle in some matchups, this is a matchup that, you know, Sim can handle better than a lot of others. So we'll see what he does, or we'll see if Bonchan can keep it up for his team. They're trying to get into winners finals.
So they will be, if whoever wins this will play on Sunday.
Right.
Basically.
Round 1.
So here we go.
Fight.
Team Japan up 2-1. Filipino champ. Oh, nice. Interrupting the Sonic Boom from a screen away.
Okay, the throw tech OS backwards. Great spacing on that slide. And here's a lot of patience out of Bonchan. So quite a different style than before. Nice. That Great Life
Is that safe? That standing fierce?
The fierce at that range? Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
That's not. There's no range where that's safe.
Oh, interrupting the step kick. Oh, got him right in the ankles. I think Bonchan thought that was going to miss. Oh, trying to get maybe a jump back?
You can meaty with that anvil right there.
Oh, right. If they don't touch a button, then it hits them crouching. It hits them, quote, standing, right? Okay.
That's the goal. That's nice. I think he was just pressing crouching fierce, maybe an expectation, but regardless, he saw it, he confirmed it, he got the rest of the combo. So now Bonchan has to kind of change up the way he plays. There was a lot of patience. Will he be more offensive? It seemed like it at the start. Yeah, dashing forward. Nice sweep. And there's the dash, but I feel like F-Champ had already read that style change.
Oh. And Bonchan not falling for the throw bait, went with the crouch medium punch instead.
Bonchan now trying to find a way to move forward. Love that knee. And very buttonsy right now from both players. The medium kick whiffs.
And look at this, getting in there now. Gets the throw and trying to apply some pressure.
Again, what a read by F-Champ. Oh, he's trying to make it meaty.
Just crouched under
Nice work.
Oh my. Is that enough to kill? Probably, because Dalsum has no life. I think that was the last hit.
Yeah, it was good.
Final
It was
round.
good. So definitely more offensive style. F-Champ read a lot of it, but he didn't get that last one. He had to
But
throw a whip.
Champ with a lot more meters, so he's going to try to take advantage of it early on, throwing that EX Fireball right away. Oh, but it's going to get crush counter, but canceled into a Sonic Boom, so not going to be able to combo off of it.
Great confirm right there. Into the setup, there's the block. I like the use of that EX just to push out to a more optimal range for Sim. Look at this, movement forward.
Gets the throw. Now Bonchan. Oh, wow, just got clipped again at the ankles. Bonchan not doing a lot of quick rises.
Very similar setup that he had against Infiltration. Right? It was Infil? Oh, didn't he beat Infil in the same matchup?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I think that happened. I was here, but I don't remember. Does he get the overhead? Does he get it? Oh, the low instead!
Oh, beautiful stuff from Filipino champ. That was definitely the range in which Yoga Sniper was a threat.
Right.
Stood up to block, got caught low once again. So there is Filipino champ defeats Bonchan. He's going to tie it up for Team USA. It is 2-2. All right. So it looks like they are going to be sending up Mr. John Takeuchi.
I love this pick. This is such a good counter now to Dalsum.
This is such a bad matchup.
It's a tough matchup for Sim. There's no doubt.
Oh my God.
And so this is the right call on Team Japan.
Yes. Very, very, very easy to be aggressive against Dalsum. Block him down in the corner. That jumping fierce that he has causes problem. The crouching fierce, once he gets up close, causes problems. And yeah, you can see them all trying to like give him some advice on how to potentially play this matchup, but it's just the V skills give him so much movement potential. It's so hard to keep him out.
Takeuchi does play it a little bit differently than many Rashid. I haven't seen him play against a top sim that I can recall. But when he plays against other people, he's not quite as like forward movement. Like he's not quite as rush down. He's a little bit more about mid-range stuff. But against sim, you know, maybe you play differently. So we'll see what he does.
Round 1. Fight.
Looks like they're checking buttons. Oh, or maybe that was that the beach stage? It was the this is the beach stage. Okay. Shout out to
Yeah,
RNG.
the music, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like one of the things that you can pick up at Matcherino is Infiltration's download complete shirt. So you can go and buy the download complete shirt on Matcherino. It'll be shipped directly to you, and you will help donate to the 585 pot.
All right, let's see if Sim can keep Rashid out, or alternately maybe rush him down himself. See how that champ wants to
I
play.
am Rashid of
And
the
on
Turbulent Wind.
Team Japan,
Remember the name well.
Rashid, Takeuchi. His game, I think, is going to be about getting in. That's how this matchup tends to go. That's why Rashid is good at it. But like I said, he does play more of a mid-rangey style than many other Rashids. So I want to see what his variation is.
Well, he immediately gets the crush counter off of that crouch fierce that we talked about. Oh, looked like it caught him out of the startup of his teleport. That was kind of weird. Oh, gets the counter hit, and already Dawson in the corner. So life is now miserable for Dawson. Yeah, try to bait him to use the view reversal maybe again.
Right. Well, the V reversal would have put him into the corner, right?
Exactly,
So,
yeah. So Champ being a little tricky with that, but smart stuff from the players that he's been going up against.
Takeuchi almost had a big punish for himself. Okay.
The patience of Takeuchi.
There it is. EX. Nice work.
Last hit.
Had to make sure he spent the meter and got the round.
Round 2.
So it started off with a really nice crouching fierce crush counter against him. Oh, he tried for stand fierce, yeah. But as you can see, he just runs in so far. Again, the fierce, the crush. Oh my god. That is tough.
It's like he's swatting at flies.
It's a rough one, man. Oh, he didn't have. He just built super.
Yeah.
So a chance.
Okay.
Will he super? No, not yet.
Oh, he's trying to go in because he wants that hit in the super.
It's Rashid. Takeuchi just playing very safely. Very safely.
Oh.
Why not? Oh yeah, that's it.
What is Dawson supposed to do in that situation?
Right, nothing. You had to have done wake up fierce. Or wake up super, excuse me.
The same thing he does in all the other situations, Pinky. Die. Take damage. Oh, man. So Chris G is going to come up now. Chris G, did he play against Takeuchi at first attack? I can't remember now if they faced against each other. But Chris G is going to be coming up to pick some Guile versus Rashid. He beat Cool Kid at Red Bull Proving Grounds, I want to say. Yeah, okay, he did. And I talked to him. He said he felt like he had good experience against Rashid.
Okay.
So I think that's probably why they're sending him up now.
Okay, that makes sense. On Team USA, remaining are Chris G and NuckleDo. On Team Japan, if Takeuchi were to go down, Yukadon and Unuki are left.
I'm summoning a storm. Come on.
Winner of this will play in top 3 on Sunday. I really like those crouching fierces, dude. That's so tough to deal with as sim.
So good.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Chris G trying to get back there. Happy Halloween to everybody. Got some Necro and FE in the background.
Oh. Chris just playing this mid-range game. Hasn't really let Takeuchi in yet. Oh, remember, Takeuchi is such a better defensive Rashid than almost anybody else.
He's so good at preventing people from getting out of the corner. Oh, but just as I say that, Chris gets out. Chris still with a tiny life lead.
Oh, what a timing to move. Chris patient. Look, he hasn't really pressed anything in quite a while.
Tried to anti-air with that EX Sonic Boom just
I
a
think
little
you're right,
too late.
yeah.
And did you see Chris walk up to block the trigger? Oh, it's genius.
Good work. Oh, what a timing on that. Will there be a V-reversal? You know Chris wants to save that trigger.
Yeah, his match with Cool Kid, if I remember, came right down to the wire.
Oh, we knew it. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No anti-air there. Look, I love the movement from Takeuchi. It's so tough to know when he's going to move forward.
All right, last chance now, using those. Oh, trying to push him into it, it looked like.
Right. Pretty close here. 13 seconds left. Chris G's definitely down. He needs to make something happen.
Well,
he needs
he
to get.
has one EX Sonic Boom,
Here it
so
goes.
that's
Here it
kind
goes.
of
Here it
scary.
goes. Can he find a hit on this? Oh, he did. It's enough. He has the life
And
lead.
yeah, throws the EX just to lock him down, and he's gonna take it by timeout.
Wow.
Again, I mean, look, this is the way Guile works, right? You're gonna get the longer, drawn-out, single-hit kind of matches against this character.
I still feel like Guile's one of the best at closing out rounds. He's so scary when he moves forward with that shield.
Yeah.
Look at that range. That was beautiful.
Oh boy, he went for it, and he's gonna pay for it. Look at all that damage now, and then an overhead. Almost had him stunned, just missed it. On a back throw into the corner for Takeuchi.
Yeah, still a good situation for him. Look at the range. That's a pretty... Let me tell you, that range is ridiculous. Not only was that the tippy tip of the finger on Crouching Fierce, but that's a range where if he throws the whirlwind, Guile can't really do anything about that.
Yeah, he can't use that anti-Rashid OS tech that a lot of people have developed now. Oh my gosh, all that defense, but look at that gray health, and it was all gone from that weak, oh well, there was the anti-Rashid OS tech. Ooh, no punish from Chris.
I told Chris about that OS at Red Bull. He thought it was pretty sick, but I don't know if he does it. He might just be seeing it or guessing. Like, if the opponent does Crouching Fierce, cancels it, you can OS it. If they do the second hit of Crouching Fierce, then you block, and if not, if they've canceled in a Whirlwind, then you get the flash hit.
Right, well, he didn't do it there,
Yeah,
but I don't know if
think
he was in
does it.
charge. I don't think he was charged.
So he does use V-reversal this time.
Oh, he should have threw it. Oh, maybe it would have been risky to throw that Sonic. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Because that thing only has 3 hits. And so if you throw the EX Sonic Boom in there, you would erase it almost instantly. Oh, back throw.
Was that? Oh, that was definitely supposed to be wake up V-reversal. Anyway, now Takeuchi still trying to pressure again.
Oh
Wow.
no, 2 bars we gets thrown.
He tried for the low.
And he gets him off the wall with the jump back medium kick. And it's crazy too because when Takeuchi whipped the throw and Chris got it, Guile's throw range, I feel like, I know the numbers say it's not that bad, but
Yeah.
it feels really bad when you use Guile. So I was surprised that he was able to throw at a range where Rashid whiffed. And so it looks like they're going to be setting up Mr. Yukadon, Mr. 3rd place at EVO Yukadon. Played really well, had a very close match with Infiltration.
Yep.
But recently at Southern California Regionals, didn't have as strong as of a performance. But as you mentioned, as we talked about a little bit earlier about when Infiltration was up there, same deal for Yukadon. It just doesn't feel like Nash has that same kind of domination. You know, there was a lot of players who were tentative about putting Nash in top 3.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
such. And you can kind of see why now. You know, that lack of 3-frame normals is really starting to be a little more prevalent, taken advantage of a little bit better by a lot of players.
And no longer does he get free escapes quite as often.
Right. And
Right.
honestly, like, it's easy for him to confirm into his critical art, but I really feel like he has one of the weaker critical arts. I don't know what the numbers are. I'll have to.
Oh, on
I'll have
damage?
to, yeah, I'll have to take a look.
I can kill you. Tell you pretty quickly.
That's why I was wondering if it would actually kill Filipino Champ that one time on that one round. Guys, we are at 1972. That is the year that Pong was released. Video games are only 44 years old. That is right. Well, Pong wasn't the first video game. Space War was. But Pong was the first public game put into bars and such. Let's get to some more modern times, shall we? Let's see if we can get it to 2016. head out to matcherino.com, find something that you'd like to buy there, including the Infiltration Download Complete shirt, and you will contribute to the prize pot for the 5v5 tournament.
Nash's super is 340 damage.
How much?
340.
It's actually not too much. I have to see how much the other guys do.
Wow, okay, that's a big risk to take right there. Chris doesn't want to just throw fireballs all the time, because then Yukadon can set things up, or he can at least get V-meter for himself. Although I guess he's maxed out right now.
Obviously, these two characters have a history with each other. I love how this match turned out between the two. I think it's so fun.
Yeah, it's a really fun match. They're both just fun characters. Oh yeah.
There it is, uses the EX. Using that to charge
Can he
up.
set anything up? What's the setup? Wow, great block. Yukadon with the defense.
Yeah.
Looking good. Nothing there. Oh, the defense again from Yukadon is excellent.
Oh, he didn't walk back far enough. And Chris going for a couple of crouching lights. Oh boy.
What the
oh my god.
Too
What
many
is happening?
dashes on Chris's side. Super.
Oh
it's
my
there.
god, another throw tech.
Chris cannot throw a Sonic Boom. He can't take that risk. Yukadon will have super if he does. 19 seconds. Can Yukadon find something? Will Chris G wait it out?
If he blocks too much. Oh my god.
I
He
bet
tried
you-
at the last second.
I bet you he did. I bet you did.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate for Yukadon. He dropped it. He dropped it.
Yeah. Chris threw that at just the right moment where Yukadon didn't believe. But here comes Yukadon, gonna spend that meter early on.
Knuckledew sitting right next to Chris and talking in his ear.
Okay, that actually looked like a pretty decent amount of damage that time.
Oh yeah. Knuckledew, of course, plays both of these characters.
Still there.
Oh, this is a big setup.
Oh,
Look at that orange.
damage.
The stun as well.
So he uses the V reversal to get out of there to avoid the stun.
I feel like he dashes too far. I don't know what that's
Yeah,
about.
that's the second time we've seen that now.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yes, confirmed. Chris G into some damage. What's the setup going to be afterward?
Just goes for the damage and to the meaty Sonic Boom setup.
What's the setup here? Chris G playing patiently. He didn't want to give the V reversal.
Oh, what a block.
Oh, the range though. Chris G, he gets it with medium kick the Sobat moving forward.
Ooh, Chris G taking out Yukadon.
Look at this, Team USA.
Showing the strength of Guile. Guile, one of those characters that as time moves on seems to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Hey man, there's video evidence of me saying I think Guile's a very strong character from like week 1. Bam.
I remember that. I remember I was like, no way, Guile's not that good. I thought he was kind of weak, but the way that he's been playing now, because the thing is, I didn't believe that his Sonic Boom keep away game was real because it was very easy to jump over and punish the Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
But all it really takes is a much smarter person than me at throwing fireballs. Now keep in mind, I have never been a fireball player, right? So I'm throwing Sonic Booms with Guile and getting jumped in. I'm like, this delay is too long.
Sure.
But then you put someone in, put Guile on the hands of someone like Chris G, Knuckledew, and even Knuckledew didn't believe it. Remember, until he saw I Am Tron, I think it was I Am Tron, he saw that and was like, okay, maybe Guile is real, and then he started picking up Guile.
Yeah, I know he was looking at Ice too in the US. Chris G felt the same way. He didn't think the Guile was very strong, but now the more you talk to him, the more he says, yeah, Guile has all the tools. He has to make all the right decisions.
Yeah.
But he has all the tools if you do.
That's the thing, is Guile and Ryu have always kind of been this excellent character design that it's hard for them to be bad, but it's hard for them to be good. So Ryu, I always said, was a great beginner character. Then as a middle, it's terrible. Then at like the highest level, he's a great character again.
Right. Yeah.
And Guile, I don't know if he's great at the beginner level, but I feel kind of the same way that you have to become you have to be a really smart player to make him work well.
For sure. Really fun character in this game.
Yeah. Oh, I love Guile. I've never thought I would say Guile is fun, but honestly, he's one of my favorite characters to play in this game. It's so entertaining.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Entertaining to play this
So it's going to be on Nuki just to do this whole thing. He has to beat both Chris G, and then after that is Knuckledew with the anchor for Team USA. Not many better people in the world to go to right now on this than Anchor Nuki.
Nuki, of course, didn't play much Street Fighter 4, so a lot of when Street Fighter blew up, a lot of people didn't know of him. But this guy has been one of the greatest fighting game players of all time.
Absolutely.
And not only that, but one of the greatest commentators of all time.
Absolutely. Not all commentators just sit behind the desk, man. Some commentators still play. Other commentators wish they could, but you know what? That's not the
EX-Lex! It just doesn't sound as right when you do it in English. But when he's doing it in Japanese, it sounds amazing.
Right, yeah. Just like narrating what's going on in a different language. It sounds great.
And he slides under the fire! So it just doesn't sound quite the same.
You're right.
It's not Japanese, so.
So this matchup can be tough for Guile because Chun-Li can slide underneath booms. So that basic zoning game doesn't work that great, but as Guile, if you can make her do that underneath a upside down kick, then different story. But right there, just Nuki trying it out. That range right there is really tough for Guile.
Round 2. Fight.
Surprised they didn't send Nuki up against Chris G right away instead of sending Yukadon up.
I love this movement right now from Nuki. Yeah, that range is tough. Gotta be outside of that, gotta be inside of it. And Nuki, right? Nuki is doing such a good job at getting to that range very consistently.
Like it's so interesting. After SCR, I saw a tweet from like Ricky, I believe it was, and she was like, Nuki has always been one of my favorite Japanese players.
Yeah.
And that doesn't surprise me because both of them are so good at the footsie.
That was so good. The throw tech, and he still was holding down charge.
Yeah.
Come on.
And like there was somebody else who tweeted like, no matter what you think of Chun-Li, it's hard to be mad when you see Nuki win.
I'm with that, yeah.
The play
Again!
is so clean from Nuki. Oops. Alright, so Chris now with an opportunity. He's going to activate the V-trigger.
What can he set up here? What can he set up? He has
my
movement.
God.
He has movement. He has movement. Oh, the big risk, and it pays off for Nuki.
Nuki.
Chun-Li wins.
Chris G is out of there. We're going to go down to the anchor match. Nuki for Team Japan. Team USA is Knuckle-Doo. Which character is he going to go with here?
That's a good question. He hasn't played yet, so he hasn't had to commit yet.
Yeah.
He can go with anyone he wants. So he can go with Guile or he can go with Armika. I feel like Armika's a better choice because they have a Guile on the team already, and it would be beneficial to have that kind of a monkey wrench character in there.
Okay, but in
in
this moment, do you feel that Guile's better against Nuki-chun than it is to go with Mika? Because there are two questions. Which is the better long-term character for this team, and which is the character you need to beat this guy right now?
And the crazy thing about it is I've said very recently that I feel like Guile is really good against Chun-Li.
Yeah.
But Nuki just made that not look very good at all. Like, that was pretty crazy.
I mean, I'm telling you, that range is really tough. As Guile, if you don't at least convince Chun to think about crouching strong with something like upside down kick, then it's really hard for you.
No, I really did think that Guile was pretty good because we saw, remember, I'm Still the Daddy take out MOV in Europe. And when I saw that, I was like, yes, I think Guile works.
He played it so well.
Yeah, and I said, I think Guile does really well. But watching that match, I forgot. Like, it just looked so convincing that it was like, oh, this match is terrible for Guile.
So it's Mika. Mika for Knuckle-Doo. Chun-Li for Nuki. Who gets into winners finals in this 5v5? Nuki, one of the all-time best fighting game players across a bunch of different games. And Knuckle-Doo, definitely one of the best of the new generation. There's no doubt. Like, of the people who began playing in the last decade, I feel like Knuckle-Doo was right at the peak of them.
Well, you know what? He's off to a good start. Oops. Missed. He was supposed to be crouch light in the stand, jab into flying peach. Again, another jump in. This is successful. That's 2 in a row now. Tried to bait out a bird kick.
Oh, the drop again. A couple of big ones. And Nuki dropping some uncharacteristic stuff from both.
Oh, wow. It just goes for the meaty crouching light.
Sometimes dude does get very buttonsy.
Oh, wow.
All right, here it is. The setup into what? Really? Oh, yeah?
That's too far.
Chun-Li and her super fast recovery, and it kind of pulls her backwards. Wow. That is such a bad thing to
That is
happen
so unfortunate.
for Team USA. So lucky there for Nuki. He's at match point.
Oh, twice now. Knuckle Dew has gone for the command throw.
Well, I wonder if Nuki is option selecting the backdash. There it
Okay,
is.
there we go. Maximizing the damage. Look at that.
And the corner carry.
Yep, and now the kick command throw keeps him in the corner. Nice escape, but Knuckle Dew able to punish. Close to stun.
Hey,
Oh, that
wow.
was so far.
And he picked going into the corner. It's not going to matter anyway. We're going to go down to the final round in this match. Amazing. All these top-level players. Again, Bonchan, Daikoku, Yukadon, Takeuchi, Chris G, Ricky Ortiz, F-Champ, and K-Brad are all out of it. It's down to these final
Oh, double dash into the command throw. Gets right up there.
two. Is this going to be a Mika round? Is this a Mika round,
He's gonna
James?
get him with the command throw.
Nuki has, okay. He was looking for the quick rise, it didn't come. This is now Nuki's chance to get the recovery. Can he get a Chun-Li round? Because you can definitely do that too. Those are real also.
And he blocks the overhead. Nice EX spinning bird kick. Into the corner now. We've got Nadeshko coming. And he's going to juggle.
The wake-up jab, yes, Nuki. Can he pressure again?
Oh, with a little jab beating that. And then the command throw. Knuckle Dew gonna take it over Nuki.
That's it. Team USA sending Team Japan to the loser's side. Team USA will be in winners finals on Sunday.
That's